Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. The weekend is here, so I hope you feel good, that you will have the rest that you deserve. So, I made a short reading. I very much enjoyed doing that, and I also saw that it had a great feedback. So, this is exactly what we are going to do. 1 second, I don't know what I did here. Let me just shuffle one more time, and then I will take 3 cards. First of all, and later on I will take another one. So, let's see. Let's see, what are we supposed to talk about? What is the energy? Tell me, past, present, future. This is so interesting. So interesting. I did a reading before and I had this King of Swords coming out. Okay, so listen. So it kind of feels that there is some kind of truth that came out. We know about that, right? We talk about that in a few readings, right? That there is some kind of truth that came out. So with this King of Swords, are we talking about someone of authority related to the law, maybe a judge, something like that? It might be. It doesn't have to be, right? But it kind of feels that there is here somebody that is very clear-minded. And when we see a king, right, it doesn't have to be a masculine, it can be a feminine. We are talking about the energy of the King of Swords. And this is somebody who is, as said, very clear-minded. They have a lot of clarity. They see things as they are. It's somebody very, very intelligent also, right? So it's not somebody that you can trick easily because they have I'm trying to find another word than a clear mind, but it is truly what it is. It is someone who is looking at things in a very pure way. So they are not projecting anything. They are not trying to interpret or force some kind of interpretation. No, this is truly someone who is in alignment with the truth. They won't come forward and say that they know something if they don't truly know it. But if they tell you that they know, right? There is no doubt here. And so it kind of feels that we are talking about a truth, we are talking about clarity. So someone has seen something very, very clearly, and it kind of feels that right now there is some kind of lack of stability for somebody because of that, because of this truth that has come out. Let me remind you that very often what I capture, it is the energy that is surrounding the collective. So it doesn't mean that I'm talking about the collective. Very often I'm talking about people that are into your energy, that are talking about you, things that happen to you, right? So there is some kind of instability, kind of feels that it is related to this truth that came out, maybe about you, maybe a lie that has been told about you. So, Four of Wands in reverse, lack of stability, lack of happiness, no celebration, right? And then what we see that is happening in the future, it's even more dramatic because we are, first of all, with the five. The five in the tarot deck are the difficult cards. I already gave you this image, right? That if we were in a movie, you know, in the beginning of the movie, so they are installing the story, right? And so there's the excitement, and then there is the breakage, the moment of drama. This is the five in the tarot deck. And we are with the pentacles. So somebody here is going to feel in the cold, rejected, maybe losing a lot of money, maybe feeling like an outsider, people that are not paying attention to them, not looking at them. But I kind of feel that they can already feel it here, right? With this Four of Wands in reverse. Let me see how you are seeing the cards here. Yeah, you see them fine. Yeah, with this Four of Wands in reverse here, the instability is already here, right? I will get a little bit more information with the tarot here, get a little bit deeper into that, to know more what we are talking about. So, just a reminder, this is a collective reading, which means that it's a group reading, which means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours, right? I'm just here in order to give you a little bit more information, insights or confirmation about something that you are aware of, or concretely or intuitively, right? If I'm talking about masculines or feminines, I'm not especially talking about the gender. As said, I am talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So please apply it however it applies to the people in your life. And this reading can be past, present, future. So, let's see. Tell me about this King of Swords. What should we know here? The Six of Cups. Yeah, we are talking here maybe about someone that you knew in the past or something that happened in the past. The Two of Wands. Okay, give me more. It kind of feels here again the King of Swords. Listen, it really feels here that there is something that happened in the past, right? And somebody went back, right, and observed the choices that have been made, what's going on there, truly. And as we are talking here about a King of Swords that came twice, right? So I truly feel here that it is somebody who has invested energy in order to truly understand what's going on, right? So I kind of feel here that this King of Swords could have felt something. And as I explained to you, the King of Swords, they are for justice, they are for truth. So if something feels sketchy, they won't accept a reality, right, that is sold to them. Just because it is told to them as a truth, they need to know that it's true, right? So here, Six of Cups, something that happened in the past, right? Two of Wands, observing the choices. What has been made? What has been done? What can I see? What proofs do I have? What kind of plan is happening here, right? I need to find the truth. I need to find the truth. Right, okay. Tell me here. The Five of Wands in reverse. It kind of feels that what they realized, it is that you are not somebody who is competing with other people, right? You are not confrontational, you are not creating drama, you are not trying to take anything from anyone. It's not in your energy. Viens mon bébé, viens mon amour. Okay, I love that we get a little bit more information about which kind of truth came out, right? The sun, okay. So listen. Apparently somebody has told about you that you are somebody confrontational, that you are creating drama, that you might be somebody jealous, that you might be somebody envious, all those kind of energies, right? I kind of feel that they might have painted you as a drama queen or I don't know, something like that. And what this person saw, it is absolutely not. Not only did they see that you are not confrontational, you are not just creating conflicts, you are not competing with anyone. What they saw, it is the sun energy, that you are somebody transparent. There is nothing here that is hidden from you. You are being yourself, you are showing yourself. Right? So honestly speaking, it kind of feels to me that the moment that somebody said, okay, there is something stinky here. My lying radar are tickling me. There is something presented here as truth that doesn't feel like truth to me. The moment that they looked, that they paid attention, that they put their focus on trying to see really what's going on, what they saw, it is your good character, in fact, right? With the Five of Wands in reverse, this is kind of telling me that you are doing your own thing. You are, I said, not competing, not, you know, you are in your lane, a happy soul, mainly, right? Okay, I love that. I love that. Okay. So, let's see here. The Four of Wands in reverse. Let's see. Tell me here, the Four of Wands in reverse. The instability. No celebration. I have to see. It didn't come out, but okay, yeah. It was the Three of Wands, the Two of Cups. Uppa. 1 second. I will shuffle a little bit more. Okay, tell me. The Four of Wands in reverse. Judgment. Oof. Chariot. Okay, so listen. There is a lack of stability here, a lack of celebration, a lack of happiness, because it kind of feels that this person has some kind of issues with their connections, their relationships, their partnerships, their friendships, all those kind of things, because of this truth that is coming out. So, is it that the issue that they have, we have the Judgment card here, right? And then we have the Chariot with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is talking about relationship connection. So, is there an issue here just with this person? Maybe. I personally kind of feel that it might be with more people, because we have this Five of Pentacles here coming, right? So the Five of Pentacles, it is finding yourself alone, rejected, in the cold. Nobody wants to help you. So this is why I kind of feel that we are talking not especially about just one connection, even though right now it might be just one connection, that this King of Swords has gotten to some kind of judgment about the situation, and this is creating some kind of instability, right? Lack of happiness. If there is some kind of friendship here, it's going pfeifen. If there is some kind of relationship, the relationship is ending, whatever it may be here, right? There is here something very unpleasant, and we have the Chariot here. So it truly feels that this person, this King of Swords here, who knows this truth now, they feel that they need to move forward. They are guided to move forward. Excuse me 1 second. I will check that maybe she wants to get down. Tu veux descendre, mon amour? Tu veux que je t'aide à descendre? Viens. Viens, mon bébé, descends. Viens au bureau, viens. Viens. Sorry about that. If you don't know, I have a cat and she's a little bit handicapped. She's on 3 paws, and also she's getting a little bit old. So sometimes she's getting up, she doesn't know how to come down. So let's take one more regarding this Four of Wands in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there is no happily ever after. It truly feels at the end of the day that this King of Swords thought that they might, that they thought that they could trust this person, right? Kind of feels this way, because I'm also thinking about the Six of Cups, right? So the Six of Cups is talking about nostalgia. It's like going back to the past. Going back to the past, and then the Two of Wands observing what happened, right? The Ten of Cups in reverse, no happiness. Once again, no happiness. So this person is moving forward because they got to a judgment here regarding this connection. And there is a lot of lack of happiness here. Ten of Cups in reverse. Tell me more. Yeah, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Listen, they found out that this person lied, cheated, manipulated, stole, was cunning. There was some kind of hidden agenda and they were trying to get away with something, right? This is what this King of Swords has found out, right? So yeah, I understand that now there is this lack of stability with the Four of Wands in reverse. Because the Seven of Swords is in reverse, this means that the person is aware, right? They know that they have been the Seven of Swords energy. Lying, stealing, manipulating, cheating, stealing, backstabbing, cunning, all those kind of things, right? Okay. Okay. Understood. Let's see here. The Five of Pentacles. It's kind of a dramatic reading, but I kind of feel that it's not especially dramatic for you, because I truly feel here that it's coming here like the truth is here, right? We know what we saw in all the other readings. Tell me here, the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. What should the collective know about that? The Ten of Swords, the Death in reverse, and the Magician. Listen, yeah, there is here someone who has betrayed you, right? They thought that they could continue with their narrative. At the end of the day, there is here some kind of someone who didn't release. They wanted to know the truth. They wanted to know the truth, right? The Death card in reverse, total ending. Total ending, right? It goes with this energy of the Five of Pentacles. As said, Five of Pentacles, it's somebody who is in the cold. They are rejected. Nobody wants to help them. They are in a difficult position and nobody wants to help them. So seeing this Death card in reverse, scorpionic energy, right? But there is no transformation. There is just the ending, right? And then the Magician. So with this Magician here, it kind of feels to me, I get two messages. One, that this person, right, that has lied, manipulated, all those kind of things, they will need to truly dig into their own abilities in order to get themselves out of this situation. I kind of feel that we might be talking about someone who has put you in this place that was maybe very much undeserved, that you were in the cold, right? And you had to dig into every little crevice of energy, of abilities that you had in order to survive this situation. So I kind of feel that this is the reason why now they are dealing with that, right? They are confronting themselves. Tell me more here, please. And it kind of feels that they won't have success, right? They won't have success in what they are doing. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, right? They will have no opportunities coming to them, but I kind of feel that this is a little bit what they put you into. With the Magician, we are with the card number 1, right? There is also this element of as above, so below, and we can also take it so below as above. So if you are creating some kind of reality, you are manifesting something here that is very negative for somebody else, playing God. I'm saying that when you are making applies, stories, you are playing with the reality, and in the fact, you are playing God, right? So it kind of feels here that, yeah, they are dealing with the karma of what they did. Because I kind of also feel that if we wouldn't have this King of Swords, and let me remind you, he came twice. if somebody didn't truly put the energy into digging for the truth, this person would have left you alone, battling your own battles by yourself after they put you in this energy of feeling rejected with lies put on you, and they wouldn't have cared, right? So seeing the magician, seeing the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, no opportunities are coming their way. Nothing. They are in the cold. And the Hermit in reverse. Because they are not learning their lessons. They are hiding. They don't want to learn their lessons. They are hiding. Yeah. Is there anything more here that you want us to know about this Five of Pentacles? Yeah. We have the Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. At the end of the day, what this is telling me here, right? I kind of feel that this person truly have put you in this Five of Pentacles, and this is why now it is coming to them, right? Made up lies, all of this, you felt rejected, you felt unseen, you felt misjudged, all those kind of things, right? And they have broken your heart. We have the Three of Cups here. This is ultimate betrayal. This is heartbreaking. What they did was totally unfair. It was heartbreaking. I know that it's unfair, first of all, because I saw the Judgment card, and also because there is here some kind of truth with this King of Swords coming up twice, right? So for me, this is karma, what is happening here. So they broke your heart, but somehow you see the difference. It is that we have the Eight of Pentacles here, right? This is talking about mastery. So you might have found yourself alone, rejected, needing to dig into your own powers, your own abilities, to take yourself out of this painful situation. Maybe you had no opportunities coming your way, right? They created this instability in your life. But the difference here, it is that you mastered something here. While what they are doing, it is hiding. It is avoidance. It is not willing to learn the lessons, right? Okay. Let's go to closure here. Let's go to closure. Not with this deck, with this deck. 1 second. Let's see. Give me closure here, please. Did you see how this card turned? It is still in the upright position. We have the Tower. We have the Tower, we have lack of abundance, people who don't want to work with them anymore. Yeah, they are losing. Whatever support they had, they don't have it anymore because their plan didn't work. Their plan didn't work. The reason why their plan didn't work, right? And the reason why the backfiring for them at the end of the day is dramatic at a different level, right? With this Tower, right, the closure here, it's the Tower. So it is a total destruction of whatever foundation was not well built, was not stable, right? The difference between you and them, it is that your foundation is stable. Why do I know that? Because we had the 8 of Pentacles. When you found yourself in this difficult situation, you found yourself in this energy of the magician, needing to manifest your future, dig into yourself in order to build whatever has been destroyed, whatever you needed to leave behind because of this situation, right? You did it. You mastered something, right? And look at what we have here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You are, I guess that I'm talking to someone who already is kind of independent. You know how to take care of yourself. So it might be that you grew up, for example, with a neglecting parent or an emotionally immature parent. So you had to take care emotionally of yourself. You might be a people pleaser, but at the same time, you might also have this very motherly energy. And you might be a masculine and still be in this motherly energy, that you are the caretaker of others, right? Because there is here a lot of stability, a lot of independence. This is the difference. This is the difference. Remember that I told you that the card was turning, right? It was turning. So it means that it was turning and turning it clockwise, however it was, I need to take it in the upright position, right? So the tower, it is a catastrophe. There is a destruction of whatever was not stable. But it came like this in the beginning. Why? Because if we were talking about you, you are stable. There is some kind of stability. So yes, this person might have destroyed everything around you. They might. But we have this 9 of Pentacles. This is the Empress energy. This is, I know how to make myself comfortable. You might be the kind of person, right, that you are getting into a place, it doesn't matter the place, you will make it comfortable. You will make something out of it. Even if you are alone, right? The person that we are talking about here, it is somebody dependent. They depend on other people. This is the main difference. And this is why they will be hiding. They will be hiding. This is the main difference, right? I'm talking about the difference. Look at the difference of energy. This is somebody courageous, moving forward. This is somebody who is losing their shit. Something is happening. They don't know how to handle it. This is exactly the two different ways of handling things. And it kind of feels that you, in this situation, even though the truth was still not out, right? There was no truth. Now the truth is here. And it was here yesterday already, right? Because this is the energy that we have now. Somebody who is in this instability. They might still pretend that everything is good, right? They might try to hold this mask. But in reality, the truth is already here. The truth is already here. So you dealing with this situation with somebody putting you in this instability and making you feel alone, in the cold, no opportunities coming your way, making your life difficult, right? In order to try to create a tower in your life, there was no tower because your foundation was good. And what did you do? Because you embody this energy of the 9 of Pentacles, you are good by yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't want to have people around you. You might want to have people around you. You might even want to have, for one time, somebody taking a little bit a responsibility, making your life a little bit easier, right? Because you might always be carrying everything and with a big smile on your face, right? But what you did, you were courageous, moving forward, looking to the future. I'm seeing the Magician card in front of me, thinking about your options and going from there, while this person that has created this situation in your life, they are panicking, they are blocked, they don't know what to do. They are immature, they are childish, they are insecure, they are impulsive. They have no direction. They try to destroy your direction, right? This is what they try to do. But now that the truth is out, now that they are put, this is the magician also, right? It's the manifestation. They manifested something for you. It is coming back to them. That's it. That's all. So there is this tower. So anyway, I will leave it here. The whole intention of those readings, it is for them to be a little bit shorter. I hope that it was helpful, insightful, maybe even healing. I don't know. I'd love to read you in the comments. I wish you a beautiful weekend. Until very, very soon. Bye.